Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, and welcome to the new age. Has it been good to you? I'm glad to hear if it has. Okay, so quickly, today's transmission is going out to the initiates. Okay, the elect, the ancient souls. Okay, so what I'm about to say is not going to resonate for everybody again. It is going to resonate with the dragon clan. Okay, the dragon clan, the seeds, and also the ascended masters. Okay, now, what is it that I want to say? First of all, there is youth that are being activated at this time, and they're discovering their powers. Okay, and many of us who are in our late 30s and 40s are now being pushed into eldership. All right. And this is beforehand. This is before our time, because typically the elderships don't start until the age of 55. However, what's going on right now is we're starting to see the X-Men. All right. I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for it mentally, but I wasn't prepared for it physically. All right. And what I'm meaning by that is I got a goddess sister who channels electricity. Her fingertips light up in the evening. Okay. I figured out what it was, her meridian and the chi flow, and she can actually charge her phone batteries by touch. Okay. I have a young dragon, 20 years old, in Philadelphia. Okay. Can pull energy, fire from his stomach, can manipulate air and earth. All right. I have another young dragon in Canada. All right. Can manipulate chi energies, unlock meridians and chakras, and also can manipulate air in some of the elements. I have a goddess sister in Georgia. This one can talk to nature, can talk to the trees, can talk to the animals. Okay, so the X-Men are here. The Elohim are walking the earth. Okay, if you think this is something new, it's not. This happens every single cycle. When we're getting ready to go through a harvest or an end of an age into a new age. Don't believe me? Don't believe about emanations incarnating on this earth? Well, for those of you who were Christian, or if you even knew your Bibles, remember it was a time that Yeshua was being questioned by his disciples about the return of Elias. And he told them, Elias has already come. He was John the Baptist. Okay. So he was teaching even back then that incarnations, and he himself being an incarnation, do exist. And what we're witnessing now is the rise of them in their 20s. Okay, they're in their teens, 20s, and early 30s. All right. So those of us who are a little bit older, now we're being pushed into eldership and mentorship for this youth. So right now, having to create training programs, for these young X-Men. Why? Very, very simple. Okay. They're entering into this earth with their power. They're entering into this earth already in a high level of consciousness. And pay attention to the children, because they're bad too. Okay, I mean, these children are smart as all get out. Okay, even my nephew was creating video games and animation while he was 6 years old. All right, so this is what I'm talking about when it comes down to this new earth. These are enlightened beings that are here. Now, the reason why I'm trying to put together some of these training programs for these particular beings and for the elders who have to now teach or coach these beings and what they need to do is because we have to always remember when we descend and enter into this realm of consciousness, we're coming into a very dense energy. Also, there's a lot of energy and there's a lot of darkness here. So just because they're entering into this realm already awakened, already enlightened, and already in their powers don't mean that they're already of the light. All right. Now, once again, I am talking to a specific audience. OK, we have those that are here for humanity, to raise the consciousness of humanity. And then you have those like myself who are here for the Elohim. Okay, for the chosen ones, for the elect, to make sure that they have purified their lights, right? So now, some of these X-Men that are coming in, all of them lights are not purified. So some are still operating in devilish energy. And the reason why is because they still haven't fully figured out who they were. They're going through the densities here. They're going through the matrix. trying to figure out what is what. And we who are being pushed for mentorship or eldership now have to perfect this. And I was not ready for it. All right. So this is why I am still going back into training too, so that I can know how to help them when they're coming to me. There's some things I know, there's some things I don't, that I will have to brush up on. I'm not going to say I don't know it. I'm going to say I don't remember it. All right. So we have to be prepared for them. They're here. All right. So now, for those of you who entered in and you're an X-Men, okay, whether you were hiding your powers because you didn't feel like you was going to be accepted, or if you're in you're high in telepathy, or you can heal, or you can manipulate the elements or manifest whatever power that you have, make sure that you have purified your light. All right, because this is going to allow the most optimum activation, and it's also going to allow you to actually function in who you came here to be. And how do we purify our lights? Okay, so first of all, we need to do this through speech. Okay. Yes, I know that there are people that do cord cutting ceremonies, and that is very effective. It's very effective for some, but not effective for all. It depends on the consciousness that's having the issue. Okay. Those of you who are already awakened, who already understand your spiritual power and etc., pardon me, you have the ability to do this yourself, but you're going to have to use your tongue. Okay. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Remember these ancient teachings, okay? Remember sound frequency, all right? So first things first, make sure that you're purifying your light, all right? Transition from dark to light. When you're entering in this realm, you got the power. You're like, yeah, because if you do not do this, what's going to end up happening is there's going to be dark forces that's going to be attracted to your light and your power, all right? And they'll either siphon all of your light and power away from you, or they'll manipulate you to use your power and your light for something of the dark. This is not something that you need to be doing. And this is not the way that you're going to be the most effective for humanity or your own soul. So one of the things you need to do is wherever it is that you manifest, okay, wherever it is that you do your meditation. Some people like to soak in the sun. Some people like to be out in nature. Some people like to be around water. Some people like to be around fire. Some people like to have an altar or a sacred space in their own home. But whatever it is that you do your meditations and your prayers, you need to start speaking some of these things out, and I'm getting ready to tell you what you need to be saying, okay? And you can tweak this the way you want. Let your soul speak. Let your spirit speak, okay? We're not cookie cutters. We're not cookie cutter copies of other people. You're going to know what you need to say when it's time to say it. But the gist of it is you need to be renouncing, okay, any contracts, agreements, soul ties, okay, from you, either from this lifetime or past lifetime, that does not serve your highest good, okay? And this is something you need to speak with your mouth, okay? I denounce and make void any contracts, agreements, or soul ties brought toward me in this reality from a past reality, this reality, either aware or unaware. I call it null and void. Okay. These are some of the things that you need to say. Also, what you're wanting to say is, I am wrapping mind, body, and soul, okay, in the spirit of incorruptibility. Okay, I purify my light in the spirit of incorruptibility, okay, so that I may walk in my highest truth, my highest light, okay, for the service of humanity and the creator, right, of all, the creator, source, right? So we want to make sure that we're removing and detaching from negative energy, okay, soul contracts, binding contracts, agreements that was either spoken or unspoken, made aware or unaware. We need to make sure that we are ridding our temples from these things. And then we're going to ask of the light to purify our consciousness and to wrap it in incorruptibility, okay? Do this as often as you see fit and is necessary, because this will allow you to clear out your space, and it will also open up more light codes to come in for more DNA activation. And basically what I'm trying to do here in my role is I am I'm not here really waking up humanity, even though my presence is going to wake up humanity just like yours is. But right now, I'm trying to get you, those who are initiates, or those who recognize that they are the El, or the ancestors that are walking this earth, and the dragon clans, with the creators type. I'm trying to get you to remember. I'm trying to unlock your DNA codes. Okay, bring back your soul memory so you can know some of these things. Okay, so you can remember, because you're going to be needed during this time for this youth that is coming in. Okay, I got smacked in the face with this last week. I am one person. Okay, and I'm trying to do multitask a lot of things by myself. So even for those who did reach out to me, I am working on that curriculum. Please give me some time. Okay, because I got to schedule things around a lot of other things that's going on in my world right now. All right, and I'm a one-woman show. So just be patient with me with that. The rest of you, we have to get you in fast tracked. Okay, purify your energies, purify your light. If you are having an issue with that, or you're feeling like you have blockages, okay, and you need to know what these blockages are, or you're feeling like you've been a victim of spiritual attacks or psychic attacks or manipulation or anything, and you need help clearing that, email me, dragonlotusms@yahoo.com. dragonlotusms@yahoo.com. It is donation based, okay? It is donation based, but when you find that I'm a help for you, do whatever your heart desires. That's for you. Okay. So these are things that we got to get prepared for, because here comes the X-Men. So where is the Xaviers? Where is the Jean Greys? You know what I mean? Where are the teachers? Where are the teachers here now? And I can't do it by myself. So you guys have got to be on board with this. Now for the initiates, because I'm trying to, I guess my real soul tribe is starting to come together. You know what I mean? And they're all over the place, and they're reaching out, and they're like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or I'm scared of this power, I'm scared of that power. And then it reminded me of when I was young and how I was afraid of myself too. How I was afraid to tap into certain powers, how I, was afraid to do some of the things that I could, because I thought that I would be persecuted for it. Okay, we're not in that age anymore. Either we are of light or we are not. Okay, but there is no more pinpointing you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Okay, there is no more this group versus that group versus this group. That's not on our new earth. Okay, so if you're still in that mindset, then you're probably on another timeline. Okay, but with us, we are simply trying to get those to remember, to tap into that creator power, okay? To tap into that I am presence, to tap into that divine knowing, okay? And I'm getting ready to push you to do that right now. I'm getting ready to leave you with 2 riddles, okay? And these riddles are coming from your big brother, Tahuti or Thoth. Okay, and this again is for the initiate. So if this does not resonate with you, if it does not make sense to you, then you might not want to go further on this video. All right, or pass it off to somebody else that you think might be. Everybody has that friend that is kind of way out there, and you're like, I don't know about this person. You know what I mean? They're a little bit too out there. That's probably the person I'm looking for. All right, that person that you're saying is way out there and out of their mind. That's probably one of the ones that I'm looking for as well. Okay, but here's the 2 riddles that I'm going to leave you with. Okay, number 1, Hermes Trismegistus, right? Also known as Hermes thrice the Great. Okay, so we know that he had multiple emanations. All right, but he's only widely known for 3. Okay, first is Hermes Trismegistus. The second one is Tahuti/Thoth. My question to you is, what is the third? Okay, I want you to email this answer to me. I do not want you to put it in the comments. Okay, I need you to email me the answer so I can know where you are, and I can start to recognize my brothers and sisters. Okay, now here's the second riddle. According to Hermes, all nature consists of 2 becoming 3. Okay, 2 becomes 3. In the nature of things, 2 becomes 3. First, you take the infinite waters. Second, you take the oily tincture. Third, you take the facies or the earth. Okay? What is he making? Okay? What is the riddle? First, you take the watery substance. Second, you take the oily tincture. Third, you take the feces or the earth. Okay? This is a composite. What are we composing? All right? Initiates, dragons, this is for you. Okay? Think about the question. Think about the answer. Do not look it up on the internet. Do not look it up on the internet. I've already tried to look it up on the internet, and I was able to see what some other people are saying, okay? But I want you to channel this from within, okay? I want you to tap into that nature, okay? Okay? The natural nature of things is 3 out of 2, okay? 3 is made from 2. First, you take the watery substance. Then you take the oily tincture. Then you take the feces or the earth. That's the riddle. What are we creating? All right? Send your answers to dragonlotusms@yahoo.com. It'll help me identify you, and it'll help me structure this curriculum for the X-Men. Hi, X-Men. If you're watching this, you can comment down below, if you want to be known, okay? And plus, that'll help me out so people don't think I'm making up these stories. Let them know, gods and goddesses, that you are operating in this stuff, okay? And that we are being called to coach and teach you. I am so excited. I'm so excited about it, but I am nervous. I am nervous. I'm a little afraid because this is the one thing that I know. If they're being sent to me, then that means some old things of mine is coming back too, or is already here. All right? So we're all going to be X-Men. Welcome to the new age of Aquarius. I am Sophie. I love you all.